Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dialogue with Dallas. Now, I'm just leaving a client meeting, and before I got in my car, I wanted to take an opportunity and pause and share just a little bit about what came up today, and that's increasing productivity. Because I know as leaders, this is something that we struggle with a lot. And guess what? Time is the equalizer among all of us. What we do with our 24 hours tells the story of what's important to us. And so, as I was having this conversation with my client, one of the things that we kept talking about were ways that we can increase productivity, and I actually made it personal. In addition, we talked about ways that we can stay on track. And last but not least, we also talked about how we start our day, which is most important. So, I wanted to share it with all of us so we can have a conversation in our community about what we need to do. First and foremost, what do we need to do to eliminate distractions? And for me, the first thing is not hitting the snooze button. And that's right, I know we all do it. We have been in bed, the bed is feeling comfortable, and guess what? The alarm goes off. We hit snooze, roll back over. Before we know it, we've lost an hour. I sleep with my cell phone across the room, and I use my cell phone as my alarm clock. Guess what? When that alarm clock goes off, if I get out of the bed, more than likely, I'm not getting back in the bed. We also talked about how do we stay on track, and I've talked about this before, prioritizing and delegating. In addition, I make my to-do list as well, but I prioritize that to-do list with what's most important, what I need to get done that day, and I delegate some things I know are really, really not important. In addition, what's most important, we need to have accountability partners. And I share with you my accountability work and how once a month we get together to hold each other accountable. Last but not least, we talked about how do we start our day. And I firmly believe that the first 15 minutes that we get out of our bed, we get up, that will set the tone for the rest of the day. So for me, what I do is I spend time with myself. Whether it's through prayers or devotionals, I spend time with myself for the first 15 minutes. I get up, pray, have my devotionals, I go to the gym, then I'll check my phone. I'll figure out if there's something I need to do based on whether someone's emailed me, they've sent me a text, or they've called me. But I take care of myself first. And that's how we eliminate distractions and increase productivity. But I want to hear from you. What are some of the things that you're doing to increase productivity or that you share with others to increase productivity? And let's dialogue about it until we can dialogue again with Dallas.